Hey, good evening, everyone. Here to the Puff, Drink, and Talk podcast. We want to welcome in Dylan.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Mr. Hilton.
Thank you very much.
George, a.k.a. Jorge.
A.K.A. Jorgen.
Jorgen.
Yes, that's George.
And myself, Paul, a.k.a. Pablo.
Pablito.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh, we're living the dream one day at a time.
One day
How
at a
about you?
time. Half a day at a time right now, I think.
Yep.
The
That's a
other
good way
half,
to approach it.
The other half, I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
You know? You should never be too sure of what you're doing.
Well, you shouldn't be too sure, but something that's said this morning in my BNI network is, tomorrow's not promised, so enjoy today and live it like you don't even know what's happening tomorrow.
Pura vida.
Pura vida. Pura
right.
vida.
That's
Thanks.
true, though. You're not promised tomorrow.
Man,
Thanks.
I've missed this group. I haven't been here in what?
I
2
would say
months?
thank you for coming up tonight.
Well, thank you very much for the
It's
invite,
been a couple
gentlemen.
months, man.
Yes, it has. It's been
What
a
you been up
busy-
to? Traveling?
You have always been away for some reason.
I'm just a traveling
You're a
kinda
traveling
guy.
man.
I'm a traveling man.
You are a traveling man.
You got to go see the world.
Gotta
What's it
bring the
looking
bread,
like these
man.
days?
Gotta bring the bread. New business, right? Or
Yeah.
of course.
I mean, work's been good. We're staying steady. We're staying busy. But in the summertime, we've got a annual river trip with my wife and all her Aggie friends that we do down in Braunfels. It was the 25th or 6th year in a row we've done that this year. So we did that, and then we were in College Station for a friend's son's wedding. And then my wife and I and another friend of ours went to Costa Rica for a week to celebrate anniversary and then come back to football season.
That's right.
And so it's just,
We're in
one thing
full
after another.
force.
Somewhere in the middle of all that, I work.
Yeah. You got to try to find time for work.
How about yourselves? What y'all been up to?
I'll let Dylan say.
I hear you had a bachelor party.
I did. We went to Sedona, went golfing, did some other things that I can't talk about on the podcast. Lots of fun, lots of wholesome family fun, nothing crazy.
You're incriminating yourself just by saying that.
So that was a good time. What else have we been doing?
Well, I did not drink for a whole month, but I'm
Yeah.
back.
May I ask, are
I'm
you sick
back,
or
baby.
what's going on?
He was on medication.
Yeah, I couldn't drink. It was a very strong medication, and then I couldn't drink.
I've heard if
But
you
now I
drink
can.
with medication, it intensifies it even quicker.
That's what I
Yeah,
told him.
that one was the intensification of the liver dissolving.
Oh, then don't be drinking with that one.
So that's why.
So we had his birthday. Hilton had a birthday party
Yeah, I
here.
did.
Cumpleaños años, amigo.
Yeah.
¿Cuántos?
Muchas gracias.
You had us-
49.
¿Cuántos?
49.
49.
49?
Sí.
Yeah.
Man, you're young.
Yes, we are all. Are we all? You had a cinematic experience.
Oh,
I had it,
yes.
yeah, just this past weekend. That's
Were you in a movie?
I was.
I'm intrigued.
I wasn't actually. I could be though. I was in a feature film that a UT student was doing back in the day. Nothing on.
That's not worth watching.
No. No.
But Tarantino is worth watching.
Tarantino's worth watching. No, we went to a double feature of Kill Bill 1 and Kill Bill 2 at the Paramount this past weekend with Robert Rodriguez.
Yep.
And he came in and did like a little preamble and speech behind the scenes, stuff from the first movie to the second. He had footage of Tarantino reading off the opening scene to the movie in like the 90s, and then again like before it came out, and you could see how the movie had changed. Now he'd rewritten the opening, just like his artistic creativity. He's got all this behind the scene footage. It was cool.
That sounds pretty
1,200 people there.
And it was a sold out event, 1,200 people in
cool. At the
there.
Paramount.
At the Paramount,
Yes.
watching Kill Bill 1, Kill Bill 2 back to back.
That'd be pretty cool.
It was cool. It was great. It was a fun time. There's people in costume, and it was a good time.
Sounds
That's
interesting.
We got some sushi.
That's
We
true.
we had a night. I
Yeah.
think I went to bed around 2 something.
I was excited too. Yeah. Was it a completely different experience? Because I've watched the movies like 4 or 5 times already.
So you went with them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me and my fiance went with George and his wife.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I,
Hilton, you didn't go?
I was at the beach in Freeport, Surfside
Attaboy.
Beach.
Sounds a lot more fun.
It was pretty
I don't
cool.
know.
I brought
Depends
like
on what you're into. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I brought 8 cigars to the beach for 2 days.
How many did you
worth
bring
of
back?
smoke? 0.
Zero.
Attaboy.
Oh, Tamiris and I drove from Austin to Yellowstone.
Tonight?
Now, we
Since
did.
you've been gone.
Yeah, because since you've been gone.
Since
you've been
gone.
Since you've been
These are all the
gone.
things we've been up
I
to.
don't miss
He drove to
that.
Yellowstone and back.
Yeah,
That's,
3,500
yeah, that's
miles.
a long drive.
Yeah.
You know you get there a lot quicker if you fly.
Yeah, but what is the fun?
When you get there.
But then you can't bring your
Yeah,
truck.
I don't know about that. We stopped at the canyon, the Palo Duro Canyon.
Did you just drive to Yellowstone and go, whoo, we're here, and leave and go home, or did you stay and venture around?
We spent five nights there.
Did you go to the Grand Canyon at Yellowstone?
Saw
No,
it for
was
20
the
minutes
Grand
and
Canyon
left.
of Texas. The
Gotcha.
Palo Duro, Texas.
Gotcha.
We stopped there. We
I
stopped there.
drove 20 hours. I stopped for 20 minutes and I left.
And then we left.
Well, it would be worth it.
It's the typical American
The
road
whole
trip.
Rocky Mountains is a great experience driving through. In Colorado,
What about
Wyoming.
those big? Is it like a buffalo
The
or
bisons?
bisons?
Bison.
Okay.
The fluffy cows, don't pet them.
Man, we got this one. We
There's
stopped.
signs everywhere.
We saw we saw over 200 altogether. It was
They're
amazing.
the size of a truck.
They're big.
Yeah.
We were up there a few years back, and the same. I mean, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yellowstone's beautiful. If you've never been, I recommend you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are awesome. Yeah.
Beautiful. Another place that the wife and I've traveled. Like we said, we're just always on the go.
Always traveling. Well, when I
Always
was
traveling.
in my bachelorship weekend in Sedona, the Grand Canyon's like a little over an hour away, so we decided to go. And the whole north end was on fire.
Yep, that's what I
It
heard.
was, doesn't matter. That place is humbling.
It is.
When you walk in, just the sheer size of it is very humbling.
I mean, this is way before you were born. I was at the Grand Canyon, 1991. I was there with the Boy Scouts. It
Cool.
was fun.
I think the idea of you're driving and then you see this mountain looming. You
Yeah.
drive for 30 minutes and then you still see the mountain growing. It's humbling, as you mentioned. And it was such an easy drive both ways. We planned to always get to a place when the sunset was just about to happen. So I love that. You have to kind of have an urge, an urge to get there on time. There's urgency to get there on time. Tamiris drove 45% of the time, so that helped a lot.
That helps a lot.
That was
Yeah.
a big bummer for us when we went there. Is we walked in and they have bikes you can rent and you can like ride the whole. If you're on a bike, you can go much further, right? In the amount of time that you have. But they had just shut it down like 20 minutes before we got there, and they sent the last people out. They had to return and have the bikes checked back in by 7 or something, and I think it was just after 5. They sent the last ones out at 5 or something. I was like,
You couldn't go.
man, yeah, I was like that. Well, we didn't even know it was an option, but we walked up and saw the bikes and people riding them and thought it sounded really cool. Once we started walking the trail, I think we were okay not having the bikes. There's no guardrails. So, if you wanted to, you could totally ride off the side of the cliff. But you gotta-
that.
Well, you got a bunch of frat guys here on a bachelor weekend drinking. Maybe it's for the best not to be riding bikes towards, cliff faces. But beautiful. It was beautiful.
I have to say, I drove the truck. The old truck is 2003, but it was so comfortable. Driving to the beach, 3.5 hours drive, but it was so comfortable. It was like, man, we normally we drive like my wife's car, which is supposed to be like a nice car and stuff.
Super comfy.
Yeah, but the truck was so comfortable.
That's
man.
what I'm saying. Like 3,500
Incredible.
miles didn't feel like we drove 8 hours a day.
You took
You
the
know?
truck?
Yeah, we drove 8 hours a day. That's our limit. I think one of the nights was 11 hours because you have to drive through the parks. So you have to drive at 25 at night and 35 because have all these animals crossing the road. So you have to drive at 25 miles an hour. So it was longer. We got there much later, but yeah.
When we We drove to Sedona. My buddy, we took his family's vehicle as a 2024 Expedition Max, like fully loaded. It had the massage chairs, heated cooling, just everything. It felt like a luxury train that took a third of the time.
Business class in an airplane.
Because it was an 11-hour drive. You do that on a train, that's a day. You know, it's a day and a half. So you get like super comfortable ride the whole way there. You can stop anytime you want. We were going 105 the whole time with a scanner. I wouldn't do it any other way other than flying, of course. I mean, flying, you're going to be there in 3 hours. But if you have to, I wouldn't do it any other way, like a truck or like an expedition or something, and just haul ass the whole way there.
We got a small power generator in the back of a car, so we would stop every 3 hours and have the, like one of the nights we stopped to smoke a cigar. The other, in the other stops we would make some coffee, cook. We would cook a little bit, so it was nice, like having a partner who enjoys that, So
Right.
Shout out to Tamiris for making the trip really easy.
Well, I tell you what, it's a lot different than my driving experience when I was in Costa Rica.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
tense.
No, it actually wasn't tense at all, man. It was enjoyable. It was fun. But the day that we got there, we landed at, I don't know, mid-afternoon, 3, 4 o'clock, stop and eat some dinner. And then we had to drive 3 hours to get to La Fortuna in the rainforest where we were going. And I drove. We had I don't remember, Mitsubishi or something, SUV, all-wheel drive, diesel.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
L200. Yeah,
And
it's kind of hard.
the
Right.
road. I don't think they know anything about straight roads in Costa Rica. It is just curves.
It's montañas, right? Like it's montañas, right?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, so
Uh,
hilly.
They've
Some
never
of
heard
it,
of a straight line.
some of it's not even paved. It's dirt roads.
Yeah.
Some of the roads narrow down to one lane, and there's no yield signs. It's just a matter of who gets there first and blink your lights.
Yeah.
Then it started raining on us at dark. It gets dark at 6.
Oh, it sucks.
So it was just a fun little drive across town. It's like, oh man, we're only going 110 miles. We'll be there in an hour. Nope. 3.5 hours later, we get where we're going.
Yeah.
So, but nah, Costa Rica was beautiful, man. One thing, as everybody knows, I landscape, and getting over there, one thing that was cool. Of course, it rains all the time and everything's green as can be. But they create fence lines for their cattle. So it's a big cattle business over there, beef cattle. All their fences are made from trees that are just put in the ground.
Yeah.
And they grow so quick and so fast that they just grow fence lines out of plants.
Mm-hmm.
That was unique and cool to see.
That's nice.
Like, they don't have T-posts. They don't have metal fencing. None of that. It's all just plant material.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was one ranch that we saw driving down the road that did have T-posts.
That's
And
weird,
we said,
man.
It's weird. But what was funny is we're driving down the road. One ranch we saw had some T-posts, and my buddy Jaime that's with me said, Texan.
Yeah, he's like, that's what I know. Yeah.
Somebody from Texas moved here and put up T-posts.
Let's do the cigar review. So Costa Rica, adventurous.
Hilly Costa Rica.
What interesting did you see there that you did not expect?
What did I see that I didn't expect? I can't say I saw a whole lot that I didn't expect based off of things I looked up about it before we went.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of more well prepared.
I was, it's beautiful countryside. It's mountains. There's monkeys. There's sloths. There's tons of iguanas and different things like that. And we saw all of that.
Well, what's the favorite thing you did?
The one thing that I guess I can say that was interesting was, and I'm not making this up, he was way too quick for me to get any photos of it, but I have a buddy of mine that played golf with me that saw it. I played on a Robert Trent Jones course, very long course. It was a par 5, and I actually had a nice hit. I would say somewhat straight in the fairway. Wasn't perfect. And the damn monkey jumped out of the tree and grabbed my ball.
No way. Really?
Yes,
You
sir.
said it didn't have anything exciting.
Yes,
Well, this
sir.
is really exciting.
That's the first thing I would have brought up.
Yeah.
Interacting with the wilderness.
No one will ever believe that, by the way.
I teed off,
No
went
one's
down
going
the
to
fairway.
believe that.
and and we're in the
Freaking
car.
monkey.
He
We're
hooked
in,
it.
we're in the car and we're driving. My buddy's even like, "Hey, nice drive, Paul. Let's go." And we're going down the cart path, and I didn't even really see it. My buddy goes, "That fucking monkey just took your ball." And I looked up and I went, "What the hell?" He sure, I mean, just took it.
You just drop another one?
Yeah, I dropped another one. Took a stroke because my ball was gone.
You did?
I did take a stroke. I played legitimately.
Wow.
So, but it was interesting that the monkey took.
How would
my
they
ball.
handle that on a PGA tour?
I don't know.
Would you get a stroke for that?
I don't. Your ball's gone. I would think you have to.
No, I think you would call them in and they would make a ruling on it.
Yeah. Sorry, my eyes are watering.
No, I know.
No, man.
That's funny.
I think the hat, your hat kind of
Oh, I know it
traps
does.
the smoke a little bit.
Yeah. The
Canopy.
That's an interesting thing, man.
just the countryside of Costa Rica, the people, the life there, the atmosphere, man. And I'm not going to
Chill.
say it's very chilled. It's almost to the point of a we don't care attitude. I mean, just whatever, man. Just it's fun.
You're just part of the jungle, the wilderness.
But without a doubt, my favorite part, fishing. You know,
I was going to ask, did you fish over there?
Yeah, I'm a big fisherman, and we went out fishing. Me and my buddy Jaime and his wife.
Ocean or
Catherine.
river?
Oh no, we went out in the ocean. We went 18 miles out, and up to 18 miles out. We trolled quite a ways. We started at about 4 or 5 miles out, and we were out for a 6-hour trip. And between the three of us, we ranked in a 300-pound blue marlin, 3 sailfish that were about 80 to 90 pounds, which is a large sailfish. Sailfish are usually about 60, 70 pounds. So 80, 90-pound sailfish is a big fish.
Yeah.
And then 3 or 4 mahi-mahis.
Okay.
So it was a great day out fishing.
What'd y'all do? Did y'all pack it and ship it back or clean it up and cook it?
we ate the mahi there. Of course, the sailfish and marlin are protected. You just unhook them.
I was
and
say
put 'em
that
back.
you have to put back in.
Yeah, you unhook them and put them back. You don't even actually bring them into the boat. You hang them over the side of the boat, get your photos, unhook it.
You can't even pull it up to the boat?
No, you got it to the boat, but it's still in the water. And
Is that a rule?
Just the
Or
head
is
out.
that
It's respect of the fish because
Gotcha.
they're becoming more rare and extinct. So you keep it in the water so the gills are still got water and
you
they're
take
living.
your picture on the side of the boat.
And you take a picture on the
That's
side
cool,
of the
though.
boat.
That's still cool.
And then you hold on to it once you unhook it and make sure, kind of push it back
How
in
is
the
it
water.
reeling that in?
Did
Did you do it or your buddy?
I reeled in a couple of the sailfish, couple of the mahis. My buddy's wife reeled in the 300-pound blue marlin.
Oh, damn.
But I will say this, man. I've done a lot of West Coast fishing, and that captain was very helpful. First time I've ever had a boat captain. Once you hook onto the fish, he would back the boat up towards the fish to help you reel
Oh, to
in.
help you reel.
Oh, okay.
That's just like wherewithal, you know?
And so it was cool, man. But it was a
cool.
great day fishing. I don't know, 30-minute fight to get the fish in. Wasn't too bad at all.
That's not nothing, though. 30 minutes is...
That's a fight.
That's a
It-
fight.
Yeah, but-
it'll wear you out if you're not
Yeah,
ready
it
for it.
will. Yeah, it will.
For a big fish like that, 30
Yeah.
minutes is kind of quick.
So the fishing was
Yeah.
it's quick, but
It's
it's still
quick,
it's quick.
I'm just saying I don't want to diminish the work on that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a lot of work. But
It's quick when you say 30 minutes to bring in a 300-pound fish,
Yeah.
but 30 minutes feels like an hour and a half when you're the one reeling that fish.
Yeah,
in.
when you're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know because in Vitoria, it's one of the places where you can fish that fish.
The other
And it's the average time, it's 50 minutes
take
or
like
even
a
higher.
5-pound
I caught
dumbbell and just do this for 30 minutes straight.
Yeah,
exactly.
But that's the thing,
I
the
caught a-
How
captain,
long
the
are you going to go before you quit?
experienced captain helps.
I caught a 9.5 foot marlin. I don't know, a couple 200 something pounds back in Cabo a few years back. Hour and a half. Took me an hour and a half to get that
Hour and a
sucker
half,
in.
exactly.
And,
So
and
he
it
was
was
little
just giving
smaller.
you the fight.
And he was fighting and running the other way, and it was all manual reeling. There wasn't no motorized reels or none of that.
That
They do
makes a
have
That's what I'm
it,
saying.
huge difference.
but we didn't use it.
Yeah, the captain makes, the experienced captain on
does.
that fish makes a difference.
But I tell you what, the other fun thing.
That's awesome, though.
Well, I mean, we did a lot of things when we were there. We did that. We did a rafting trip. No rapids, but just a rafting trip in the rainforest. That was pretty cool. But first time for my wife, ziplining. I've ziplined. She's never ziplined. And that was
Did
that
she
was
like
fun.
it?
Wild, long. How was it?
The longest run was, I think they told me 500 yards.
Just in the rainforest.
No, that was
120
over
meters.
towards the beach where we did that, but it was a 9-run setup, so 9 lines. 500 yards was the longest one.
Hands on the water.
How about his speed?
The fastest that we recorded that day, which was my fat ass,
Ooh.
was 105 miles an hour.
Wow. Ends on the water or
No,
no?
there's platforms in each tree,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
and you just go. What
I
was
love
funny?
zip lining.
So
It's fun.
I've ziplined many times, and it was pretty funny. You know, of course, I speak Spanish, and I'm talking to the guys, and they ask everybody who's done what, and I told them I've been a couple of times, and then I zipped down on the first one, which was 200-300 yards, and they're telling everybody that when you get within the last 50 feet, start braking. You know, use your hand and brake on the cord and slow in.
Yeah.
Behind.
Yeah, your hand's behind you. Well,
You put it in front, you'll lose some fingers.
oh, you'll lose some fingers if not spin around. So as I'm coming in on this first one, I raise my hand up. I'm not even pulling down, and his eyes were like,
Oh, so you're coming in way too hot.
I'm coming in hot.
He's
baby.
got to catch you.
No, I'm coming in. I'm well.
That's why his eyes were big. He's like,
and
oh,
the reason,
fuck.
and the reason I did that was I saw the line ended into this humongous tree, and
Oh,
I'm
you
like, I can just bounce my feet off the tree and I'll be
Oh
okay.
yeah, at 105.
Snap your shit.
I wasn't
You're
doing
gonna go
100
through the tree, you know.
I wasn't doing 105 on that one.
You just snap your shins.
I would sing
That's a
George,
good way.
George of the jungle.
But before it was
Watch
over,
out for the tree, man.
but
Rest-
before it was over,
105 doesn't feel like 105 till you hit a tree.
Yeah, I agree. Now, before it was over, though, I was ziplining down them backwards, you know, upside down, backwards.
That's
kind
very
of thing.
good, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, Triz. Reminds me of the old Ron White joke. You've heard that one, haven't you?
Yeah, I love Ron White.
The old man in Florida during the hurricane. He thought he was in physical condition enough at 60 years old to tie himself to a tree and withstand the hurricane.
Okay.
Sir, it's not that the hurricane will blow you away. It's what the hurricane's blowing that will take you
Towards
away.
you. Yeah.
Because when you get hit by a Volvo.
Yes.
I don't
Volvo.
I don't care how many
Imagine
sit-ups you
a
did that
cow
morning.
coming towards you.
Good fucking luck.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I did a ziplining excursion in the Dominican in the rainforest.
Yep, I've done
And
that one too.
someone behind me hit the brakes way too hard in the middle of probably like around 500 yard. Or I honestly don't remember how far it was. I just remember it was like the second longest one,
So they had to crawl in.
and they were the last of our group, and we couldn't advance till they made it. So
My-
he stopped, and then he had to do the awkward like upset and just pull himself.
Yeah. With my fat ass, you don't ever stop in the middle,
I was
baby.
like, oh,
How high was it?
I don't know.
You know, we didn't ask them
1,000 feet or something. It was something
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
It's something ridiculous.
Yeah,
Maybe that's.
You
I
don't
probably,
look down.
No, I'm probably exaggerating.
do.
It
You
might
do?
be.
Okay.
Maybe. What's a really tall tree? You know, because it was like around that. Maybe 500 feet. 1,000's probably egregious, but it was high up there, man. And it's
Tall.
enough to where
Very tall tree. You could have
in the Dominican.
80 meters.
Well,
60 to 80
200
meters
yeah,
tree.
200 feet.
So that's times 3.
Yeah, three.
Ish.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
about
260
180
feet.
Between
to
200
250 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were telling us on this ride there was anywhere from 150 to 400 foot drop. Just depending because
Yes.
you know we're in the mountains, so it's just up and down.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
how
that's the
it
thing.
was.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, that's
don't
the
know. I'm embellishing. It's probably 400 or less.
I was just very
But it's
impressed.
enough to when you look at it, you go, "Fuck that."
Yeah.
And,
Well, and that's why I say I was impressed. My wife went because my wife is deathly afraid of heights,
She is. Okay.
and so to get her to go on this zip line, and man, I've got to picture her down at the bottom. She had a blast. She loved
Yeah.
every minute of it. But I guarantee you, she never looked down.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Me,
It's not worth it.
me, I was the
You're
monkey.
upside down.
I'm
It was
upside
down.
I'm looking
Flippy
around.
Spider-Man
Flippy,
spin.
yeah.
He was trying to get golf balls. You know?
Got Peter Parker over here.
Yeah. I'm upside down, backwards, sideways, looking around. I'm trying to get
Practicing his golf swing.
I was getting my I was getting a view of the Costa Rican mountains in while I was going, man.
Hey, you're
It
getting your money's worth.
was beautiful. Beautiful.
Man, that and parasailing.
See, I'm not a parasailing fan. I'll
That
do it.
one, you
but,
can get great views of a coastline that way, though, if they take you up a coast that way.
You know how to do a better view of the coastline?
Hop in a helicopter.
There you go, baby.
Why did we see that coming?
There's been a lot of helicopter crashes this year. And planes.
There has been. But, yeah, the helicopter ride on the coastline.
It's not
is
raining,
cool.
it's fine, the helicopter. Come on.
The wind is the problem.
Been a lot of
If has
helicopter
the
crashes.
maintenance and no rain coming in, you
don't
should be
care.
fine.
But no, man, that's just my
Look it up.
lifestyle.
Yeah, I know.
The beaches, the water, the
It's
mountains.
above average, the amount of
Love
crashes this year.
Yeah.
Love it down there. It was cool. A lot
So
of
you're
Texas.
going to retire on the coast, you think?
I'm going to retire close to water. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Yeah, you talked about it, the other day. It's like, hey, when I stop, I'm just gonna get on a boat and then fish
Go.
for like 35 days or something.
Yeah. I just,
Every
I
given
wanna-
opportunity.
I want to fish and golf and be on the beach and around the sand. And I mean, the heat doesn't bother me. And I'd rather be in the heat and the sand and the water than the cold any day of my life,
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
without a doubt. Matter of
That's
fact,
cool.
we just had an anniversary, and one of my wife handed me an itinerary. We're going back to Cozumel in December, so it's like we're just,
Do you have any properties near the water?
I do not. I live in Texas, man. We don't have water around here.
I mean-
It's dry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Start looking for it.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Hey, when we were down there, I was looking for property, and it's relatively affordable.
If you
And when I say that, the one place I did look at, I talked to a guy about it. It's just a hair under an acre
Okay.
of land. A 2021 built house, 1,800 square foot, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, $320,000.
Yeah.
That'd be
And it-
perfect for you and your
Oh,
wife.
yeah.
And that was about a 20-minute drive to the beach. That's not on the beach. You get on the beach, $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of
But
course.
20 minutes drive to the beach is nothing.
No.
We're used to anywhere you want to go is a half hour, so
Yeah, I mean,
it's nothing.
You could easily go to Costa Rica and find you a nice gated community place to live for $250,000 to $500,000. Depends on what you want to do.
How much time do you spend at I-35 driving? Huh?
A lot.
Right. So
A
20
lot.
minutes.
well, let me
After
tell
you-
you this. On 620 is even worse, right?
Well, I ain't got to worry about driving to the beach if I'm on my boat for 35 days. I'll just be
Exactly.
in the water.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a much better commute, though. It doesn't matter how long it takes. You're on a
Yeah,
boat.
just get me to the boat.
Yeah.
And we went
That sounds
fishing.
nice.
Let me tell you
this.
this. If you
Move to
make,
Miami.
buying a property a business, when you go to check on other properties, it's a write-off.
I'm aware. Trust me, I'm aware.
I know you are.
Don't be surprised in a couple of years when my office address is
Buddy,
Costa Rica.
for 12,000 years, we human beings have been always looking for water to live around.
Yeah.
Think about every single country. Think about Australia. Think about the way, the West started, Brazil, and any big country. It's we need the water. We need the contact with the water. It calms us down.
Oh yeah.
It's
No, it's just nice down there, and it's not just Costa Rica. We've been all over the kind of, Cozumel, Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, Dominican Republic, been everywhere, and it's
What's
just,
one of your in Southern America, Caribbean area? Is there a place that you like better than anywhere else, or
Well, I haven't been to them all by any means, but the places that I've been,
yeah, where you have been? Have you been to Nicaragua? Because I've heard it's
not been real close, but not been Nicaragua.
well, because I've heard a lot of great things similar to Costa Rica, where it's mountainous. There's a lot of like horseback riding on the beach. Like there's a lot of cool stuff to do in Nicaragua.
I mean, there's a mixture of what I like about this place and what I like about that place, but I would say if I had to pick one to bring in beaches, golfing, fishing, the lifestyle that we want to live and do, probably be Puerto Vallarta.
Okay, Mexico.
in
That's a lot
Mexico.
of people go there and retire, man. It's a really nice area.
But now that I've been to Costa Rica, that might change. It's just Costa Rica was a little bit more laid back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before you make a final decision, y'all should plan a trip to Nicaragua and check that out as well, because I've heard amazing things there too.
Well, we're going to check out.
Volcanic soil.
We're going to check out St. Thomas and Bahamas.
St.
and
Martin, St.
Martin,
Thomas,
all that
of
stuff.
them,
Got to
yeah.
check it out. Yeah.
Those are, I don't know what I don't know. I think those are great to vacation. To permanently stay, I think it's just a lot more expensive for the same thing you're going to get.
Well, the big item right now in Costa Rica is so I met a lot of people there from Arizona, Colorado, California, Texas, New York that have moved there, retired there, lived there. There was a family there that 45, 46-year-old couple, 2 kids, moved down there in 2018.
That's young.
They're both in the IT world, so they work.
They just
from
work
Costa
remote?
Rica. They work remote.
What's the
from Costa
cost of
Rica.
living?
They were from Arizona, and I don't know what the cost of living is in Arizona, but he said based on Arizona living, it's about 80%.
Okay.
I think Arizona is similar to
But-
here, and
but
I think
the big-
gas in Arizona is even more expensive than it is in Texas because
But
it's more inland.
the big kicker down there was 6 months ago. Amazon is now available everywhere in Costa Rica.
So you can get packages
You
delivered.
can get whatever you want.
you want.
You can get whatever you want.
They
the
got
thing-
Whole Foods then, I guess, because of Amazon.
Yeah, I guess you can get whatever, but as far as physical
Whole
stores,
Whole Foods is owned by Amazon, but
Maybe not
Who
yet.
cares if it's Whole Foods? I just feel like that in and of itself, going to a local butcher market
A
to buy
lot
your
of things are
beef,
going to be organic.
everything
fruits,
is going to be so
vegetable.
much better
Yeah.
quality.
well,
yeah.
down there everything's much better. All the fruits,
Just
all
local
the vegetables, all the fish, all the meat, everything. If you want to
Oh.
store, there's some local markets and there's Walmarts.
Sounds nice.
There's
Yeah.
Walmarts
It's
everywhere.
Walmart, yeah.
When you can come back to the States and buy fancy stuff and ship it over if you want, but what
Sure.
you need there locally, you're going to have everything you need.
Yeah, you get
All
everything
the
you
produce probably are going to be cheaper and better.
need. I mean, the produce is good. Everything was phenomenal eating there. You know,
It's going to be local, grown on a farm, organic, right around the.
you just better like bananas and plantains, baby,
Oh,
because
yeah.
they are everywhere.
That's what they have. Yeah.
And different types of bananas.
And pineapples this tall. I mean,
Salty ones.
You get used to that.
big old pineapples.
Do they have beef?
Tons of beef.
I'll be all right.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll be just fine.
I'll do just fine.
Night number 1 when we were there, I got a surf and turf dinner, and it was ribeye topped with a entire lobster.
Jesus Christ.
Surf and turf with a lobster.
Did you eat
Jeez.
the whole thing?
I ate the whole lobster.
That's just too much food to eat.
Well, he caught us on the moment. It's like surf and turf, sure, bring those out.
I know, I get it.
And they put them on. They lit them up on fire and everything, and it was the lobster was delicious. The shrimp was. I came with shrimp too. Shrimp was good. I ate about half
That's
the
awesome.
steak. Didn't eat for like 2
Incredible.
more days after that. But it was great, man. It was great.
We had a rep in a year, maybe a little over a year ago, and we took him to the Brazilian steakhouse. He had never been before. We were telling him, hey, if you go and you go all out, you're not going to eat dinner tonight. This is lunchtime. And he goes, no, I'm going to go back to the
Oh
hotel.
yeah, the guys at the epoxy. Yeah.
Peter. He's like, I'm going to go
Yeah.
back, I'm gonna hit the gym, and I'll go out and get some dinner, you know. And we're like, Pete, you're not going to eat dinner tonight, I promise you. And so we had a bet going. He's like, no, I've never skipped dinner in my entire life. I'm going to eat dinner tonight. I'm like, okay.
We
We
ordered
go
some
all out.
caipirinhas.
We get a bunch of caipirinhas, which is like a Brazilian margarita.
Yep.
It's not tequila, but get going and just keep bringing the meat out. I'm done. I'm so full I feel sick. Hilton goes, I'll take another picanha or whatever it was. He took another round of meat. And Pete finally taps out. And I think it was like the end of the weekend. I hadn't heard from him. We weren't going to see him again. But I think following Monday, we get like an email, like a follow-up. And it was, hey, thank you guys for the weekend. Thanks for going to the Brazilian steakhouse, whatever. Next time I'm in town, I'd love to try Hilton steak. Y'all talked a lot about it, blah, blah, blah. And for the first time in my entire life, I did miss dinner. I went home.
I had to
Could
skip
not
dinner.
eat another bite. It
Yep.
was so full. There's just something about when you eat a lot of meat, it fills you up,
Fills you up in a hurry.
and you can't digest it fast enough.
And Paul, just since you're speaking about Brazil, have you considered visiting Brazil?
I would love to.
Yeah, I would say that his state where he was born, Espírito Santo, that's the place to go.
Yeah,
I would say Santa Catarina or Espírito Santo.
Santa Catarina
Those
is nice.
places are safer. Beaches are amazing. Food is great. His state has a fantastic culinary. That's the place to go right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
growing
I would-
faster than any other state. I think maybe Santa Catarina was faster.
Santa Catarina is
than-
nice. I mean,
than Espírito Santo.
the restaurants in Santa Catarina it's so cheap, and it's all seafood.
Is that what you're talking about? Your state, Santarina?
No, my state is Espírito Santo, which
The whole spirit.
yeah, but it's as good as Santa Catarina. It just feels like Santa Catarina has. If you're ordering seafood, it's
$30 and you have seafood for.
It's like this big.
Yeah, you won't have dinner.
The plate.
You won't have dinner for $30.
I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Got some friends who own properties there. So if we all decide to go, we book for 15 days by the beach.
That'd be great,
It's an
yeah.
amazing experience. They have stores
good.
inside the. It's a gated. It's a gated condominium. You got
So where do I
steaks,
go to
you got
buy
everything.
a Speedo when I get there? Is there
And
a
you're-
special place that's got like the
yeah.
best?
Ooh.
And you're just now telling me about this. You have friends with places in Brazil.
Yes.
Am I good to just wear normal swimming trunks?
Was that?
Just
Yeah,
like
you're
normal
right,
swimming
you're right.
trunks,
Oh yeah,
shorts.
yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have to
yeah.
wear a Speedo.
No, I mean,
In
Tidy
Santa
whitey,
Catarina and Espírito Santo,
people
yes,
are
but
frown upon you if you wear
If
that.
you
Look,
go-
I know y'all would prefer me to wear a Speedo, but I was
Ooh,
just
I wouldn't
just
say
making
that.
sure.
no, yeah.
Wear the tidy whitey, baby.
Hey,
If you go to Rio de Janeiro,
Yeah.
leave your
and
wife
then
home,
you gotta be on
gentlemen.
speedos.
And white speedos. White thin speedos.
That's the thing there.
Yeah, it is. Banana slangs. You know.
You will
Rio is
never catch
different.
my redneck ass in a speedo.
oh.
You wouldn't want to catch mine. It
Oh,
would
no.
blind you.
Let me tell you this. I learned here
My
in
ass
Texas.
is wider than that printer, and has never seen the sun before. I don't even know what the fucking sun is.
I learned wearing trunks at the beach and a full like shirt with like a long sleeves that has that protection, sun protection kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is the best thing ever
Yeah, you don't look cool, but it's the best thing for you.
for me. Yeah, I don't
For
care.
everyone. It's the
Yeah.
best thing for everyone.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good for your skin. No one wants to do
I-
it.
I will be. You know what? If we
People go there
you
to
go
look
in their
nice.
trunks. I'll be on my trunks and my
The
long
long
sleeves.
sleeve.
Well, color matching. You know what I mean?
He's like, I got a Speedo on, you just can't see it.
I was thinking about buying us a Bora. The Bora suit. We all like wearing Bora
Just
suit.
lime green.
Like, pink, like shock. I know. I know. I'm there. No, I'm there now. I just made a mistake. Of
Don't touch
scratching
your
it.
eyes.
Yeah,
I mean,
did.
if you guys touch your eyes, it's.
Yes.
Thank you very much for watching.
Yes.
We are gonna get into so you can watch on the channel. I mean, it is already there the video because we're gonna have the first bottle of the logo
Yeah.
back. Bottle of the logo is back, and that is already on the channel. If you have not watched yet, go to the channel and see because it was released before this podcast. We're gonna, do the bottom of the logos, which is our picks of the week.
For the first week, right?
The
one.
very,
First
the
round,
very,
week one,
it is the week 1 of football season. So thank you very much for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe, right?
Yeah, subscribe,
Like.
comment,
Share.
comment, share with your friends. Thanks, Paul, for coming in and
Yes.
bringing that
Hey, thank you
awesome
very much.
conversation.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hopefully I'm back sooner next time than whatever this
Yes.
time was,
What your plan? Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, cool.
We got it.
See you next time.
Peace out.
Peace out.